if he accepts Islam, but naturally his friends and relatives would not like it, and since most of them are Islamophobic, how will he be able to deal with them? And that's a very good question. And I do agree with you that because of the media that we have today and the misconception that is spread in the media, we find that Islamophobia has spread. And there is misconception being spread about Islam. That's the reason many non-Muslims are not aware of the true teachings of Islam. And I do agree with you that maybe most of your friends or relatives will not like that you accept Islam. So what should you do? My recommendation to you would be that you read the translation of the glorious Quran and understand the essence of Islam. And later on, you should read my book, The Most Common Question Asked by the Non-Muslims. I've written a book on the 20 most common questions asked by non-Muslims. And I've given replies based on reason, logic, science, and Quran and the authentic scriptures. And based on this, I've replied to the common misconceptions. Once you know the answers to the common misconceptions or the common question which a non-Muslim will ask, that a non-Muslim may ask you, you feel empowered. You feel comfortable and you will not shy to call yourself a Muslim. All the common questions that are there, that about jihad, Islam was spread by the sword, Muslims are called as terrorists and fundamentalists, why is a man permitted to marry more than one wife, why is a woman asked to do hijab, all these common questions, it's also available as a lecture form. If you read this book of mine and you memorize the answers, you will be comfortable replying to these questions. And if you go to the website, zakirnaik.com, the answers are there. There are many other questions. But naturally, once you accept Islam, and when your non-Muslim friends or relatives ask questions to you, of course, if you're able to answer, you will be more confident, you will be more peaceful, you will be more proud to call yourself Muslims. So this book, and if you go on the website, there are various other questions, common questions asked by Christians, common questions asked by Hindus, common questions asked by atheists. There are hundreds of questions, the reply to which is given. Once you can start initially with the replies to the 20 most common questions. And my advice to you is that when you meet your relatives, especially your parents, you should see to it that they find a marked difference in your behavior as compared to what you were before you accepted Islam. For example, maybe you used to obey your parents 50% of the time. Now, once you become a Muslim, you should obey your parents 100%, except those things which are against the teaching of Quran and Sunnah, against the teaching of Allah and His Rasul. For example, your mother wanted you to wear a blue shirt, and you did not like blue color. Now, in Islam, blue is mubah. And if your mother asks you, all the more reason you should go out of your way to wear blue color. So your mother should find a marked difference. Okay, before accepting Islam, my son Rajiv, he never used to never used to agree with my wish of wearing blue color. Now he started wearing. Once you accept Islam, see to it that you give more time to your parents. See to it you're more humble to your parents. Maybe if you visit your parents once a month, see to it you start visiting once a week, or make it every alternate day. See to it that you support. If you're earning, give a percentage of your earning to your parents, whether it be 10%, 20%, depending upon your capacity. See to it that you take care of them, you love them. There should be a marked difference. They should ask, what has happened to you, my son? Then you should say that in Islam, we have to respect our parents. And Allah says that you have to be kind to your parents. And our beloved Prophet ﷺ said that paradise lies beneath the feet of your mother. That means even if she is a non-Muslim mother, yet according to the hadith of the Prophet, paradise lies beneath the feet of your mother. That means you have to love her, you have to respect her, you have to obey her. Only those things which are against the teachings of the Quran and Sunnah, against the teaching of the Sharia, against Allah and His Rasul, only those things you need not obey. The remaining, you have to follow her, love her, and see to it that this is a marked difference. Same thing with your brothers and sisters. So once you accept Islam, they should find that there should be more compassion in your behavior, you should be more peaceful, you should be more loving. Same thing with your friends. As Allah says in the Quran in Surah Fussilat, chapter number 41, verse number 34, that repel evil with good. You may never know that in a person's heart who is an enemy, he may become your friend. So I do agree with you, because of the Islamophobia, it will be difficult for you to speak to your friends, but once you have knowledge and once you know the answers to the common questions asked by non-Muslims regarding Islam, you will feel more confident, you'll be proud to call yourself Muslims, and surely you will never shy yourself. And the main point is, you will be fulfilling a very important fard of Islam. In Islam, one of the faraiz is that you should dawah. You should convey the message of Islam to those who are unaware about it. So it's your duty that once you accept Islam, you have to spread the message of Islam and try and convince them. So inshallah, my advice to you, brother, is that, of course, you're quite well read and you're aware of it, that see to it that you accept Islam wholeheartedly and you follow the guidance given in the Quran and the Hadith. And once you memorize the answers that are given in the book, you will feel more comfortable. You'll feel more comfortable facing your non-Muslim relatives and friends. Hope that answers the question.